preemptively doing it.
Oh, one.
Oh, no. Hold on.
All right. Just fumbling immediately. 7, 6, 1, 2, skidoo. Honestly, a good happy accident. I think that's a better way to start with just pure fucking chaos.
There's dropped shit everywhere.
Just fumble everything.
Ooh.
No sense in having a well-run show. Why start now? Why
It ain't never
start
happening. Not ever, boys.
now? Okay. Oh man, this smells good. I'm excited. I was excited. I'm now exceedingly excited. I have high hopes. It's been much too long, and we have things to discuss and beers to try. What do you have over there in your neck of the woods? Oh,
Nice
that
clear
looks
boy.
nice.
This is a classic in the sense of normally I have some pizzazz and have all this other kind of stuff. But this right here is going to just be a regular old IPA from Postdoc Brewing. This IPA right here is here we go. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of information on this. Actually, you know what? This is the most transparent beer I've ever seen in my life. Right here. The most transparent beer I've ever seen in my life. This is redacted.
Oh, damn. Oh, no. We know
This
nothing
is-
about it.
No, this is very transparent. This podcast brewing redacted. IPA, it says, we brewed this beer with our friend. Okay, actually, we brewed this beer with our blank friend and former U.S. Marine Sergeant Josh Fulmer using redacted, unique blend redacted to support Josh's redacted nonprofit Send It Society with notes of redacted, redacted, and redacted, fairly redacted with a redacted finish, moderately redacted, and redacted. Be sure to redacted and enjoy redacted with a plenty of redacted! Exclamation point.
I'm almost more intrigued than I would be if I knew anything about it. I really like this. Sometimes you just want to hide all the information possible. Is it even a beer?
It's for the greater good.
Maybe it's just a bottle of OJ. All right. Well, while you're getting your first thoughts, I will now introduce this bad boy. You'll notice the beer vessel is back in action.
Big bear energy.
The big bear beer energy, if you will. So this is exciting for a number of reasons. So, do you remember a little while back in recent history there's a trend of who would you pick in the woods, the man or the bear? And I think honestly, if people were better, or the pig,
Man, bear, pig.
oh man, bear, pig, fuck. I haven't seen South Park in a long time.
I hear it's still good, but I'm not convinced. I'm not sure. I'm just scared with like all like the stuff from the Utes, you know.
You think we're gonna feel too old? Too many zooms? Too much zoom humor?
I don't even know if it's gonna be that. I hope this is not the case because again I haven't watched it in fucking years. So this is not necessarily a thing on them, but it's more of like, you know, when people that aren't with it still feel like they are with it, that they can be with it.
Like people that say hip to the jive.
Yeah, but like not when they're cool, right? Because I say that.
Like when I say cap, is that what the Utes say? Fa! That is that it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I make it weird yet?
No, I think that's actually perfect. But it's more of that, or it's like out of touch humor, but like not in like a not in a
self-aware kind of way.
Correct, right? Or like or something that was like the pinnacle of TV comedy.
Yeah,
isn't anymore, and that's what I'm really worried about. Because
it fell too far.
Because Family Guy was like that. I remember for years, like Family Guy was hilarious, and then like
yeah,
I don't know. At some point, it was just like it started getting a little like rough.
From what I hear, that's another one that's like back. I have heard that recent seasons are actually good again because there was a definitive drop off where it was unwatchable.
Yeah, and so that's truly what I'm kind of worried about, especially with like something as amazing as South Park was for us. You know what I mean?
No. Shit. Well, you know what? I don't remember what my segue was, so I'm just going to say I'm excited for this beer. This is a double IPA. This is a 7.5, and this is called Forest Runner.
Oh, I love the can art for that one.
Me too. I like this little wolf. I like him zooming through his birch tree forest. Legend says a phantom known as the Forest Runner roams the woods when the trilliums bloom. We brewed this double IPA to capture its wild spirit. Tasting notes: orange, melon, tropical. 30 bitterness units from Huntsville, Ontario. Canvas Brewing. It smells great. I'm very excited for it. And after all the experimentation in recent weeks and months, I'm just ready for a nice IPA again.
That's fair. This is a great color. So like when you see that and you see a double and you see like how like deep the color is, it makes me realize like how little I drink regular IPAs.
Yeah.
Because it looks very thin and like, you know.
That's like, I've been going through this phase where for whatever reason, I'm a victim of advertising. I've been enjoying way more Coors Lights than a person should. I have no business doing it. But every now and again, I pour it out of the can and I'm like, this is water. It's so light. It's crazy to look at a lager. Like, they are wild looking. Again, or no, is Coors Light a Pilsner or a lager? Pilsner.
Yeah. It's like a banquet. Like Coors banquets, I'll drink all day. You know, special place in my heart. But I didn't, not this last week because I was sick with the plague, but before leading up to that, managed to get my hands on some nice I was feeling a little homesick, so I was drinking a lot of Shiners. I got them all here in the PN Dub.
Well done.
And it was glorious.
Yeah.
It's nostalgia bait in all the best ways possible. Like it's pretty damn great.
Yeah. That's kind of like if I ever see anything from Kona Brewing, I would probably buy it just for the nostalgia. I don't like them. I don't think there's very many that are great, but just to be like, fucking takes me back.
So do you have a brewery that like you like or you want to like, but you just don't think that you think their beers are mid at best, or like? Because I have a brewery that I know for sure that like I wish was better because I love the art and like everything about them.
Yeah, I do. Back in Salisbury, Evo, like the right across the house from us, like we could walk to that one, and they had one or two that were good, but the majority of their lineup is mid or bad. And I really wanted to like, because it's a cool concept. Like, it's a small town. There's no reason for a brewery that size to be there, and they have good food, and the tap room's cool. Like, it's a good concept. I want them to do well. But yeah, most of their beers were not my thing.
Not great. Yeah, damn. That's always like the sad thing, I guess.
And I think that got magnified by just the sheer amount of small breweries in that region. Because you're also competing with fucking Dogfish Head, which is
Dogfish Head's fantastic for a national like brewery, like one that's like mainstream. Yeah, Dogfish Head to the 16 minutes, right? I love the 90 minute. The 90 minute I always get. And again, the 120 can be a little rough when it ages. When it ages, it's like, how is it? Like when it ages. The more it ages, because I've had the benefits of having it for like a year old, 2 years old, 3 years old. I think the longest one I had was 4.
Yeah.
And
fucking moonshine at that.
Yeah, like so obviously it's like boozy, but the more it ages, the whiskey barrel stuff comes out. Yeah. And like those caramel notes come out way more, so it gets sweet as shit. And so it's like super boozy, super sweet, and then like a beer. So like it's not everybody's cup of tea. for that, but the 90-minute Dogfish Head's great. That sea quelch one, whichever, the salt quelch or whatever the hell it is, like that one's good too. I like that one.
Yeah.
I think Dogfish Head's great.
But that's just another one where the food's good there too.
Yeah. So like one that's and I know you've seen the logo of it because I saw the logo before I ever went there for like years. Is that Old Stove Brewing?
Old Stove.
I'm pretty sure it's Old Stove. I'm pretty sure that's the name. I went there not so long ago with the Tiger.
Stove. Interesting. It sounds familiar, but I can't really place it. Where is this at? Is this up there in Washington?
Yeah, I believe so. But this logo is so the logo is usually side by here. It is. Here's the logo. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, like the logo. I'm not remembering.
So I remember seeing this.
If I know it, okay.
Because I remember seeing that logo before I came over here, right? And so I had a lot of the beers when I went to visit, and like two of them I liked. Every other one was like some were rough, and the other ones are like easily forgettable.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
But the one for me, and I love their art, and I love like their things, is the Alaskan Brewing.
Oh, yeah?
The ones that have like the husky and the wolf and the bear.
A polar bear one, yeah.
And it's like, they're not bad. Because I've had like 4 of them, and they're not bad and they're not great or good. They're like easily forgettable.
I was really hoping I was going to love them.
Yeah, they're good. Like they, if the choice was a regular Sierra Nevada and one of those, like the Husky IPA, I'll pick the Alaskan.
Okay,
but if it's like this,
so then they're not bad. They're just not great.
Yeah. If it was the Sierra Nevada Torpedo,
I'd
probably pick the Torpedo.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, like it's just very mid, and like I love their logo. I love like the husky art, the wolf art, just all the different animal stuff, and it's just like the monochrome. Like, yeah, it's cool. Like, I love it. It's just one where like I wish I liked their beers more.
Yeah. I wonder, does it say? Do you know off the top of your head what part of Alaska they're in? Like, are they Juneau or Fairbanks or Anchorage?
Let's look that up right now. Let's see. Alaskan.
Speaking of Alaskan, while you're looking this up, did I ever tell you that I was like,
Juneau?
Juneau. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I was doing a school project or something, but I was like very old, and I found out my dad randomly was like he worked in Alaskan like fish canneries on like the Aleutian Island chain for like a long time.
Really?
Like, and I was just like, wait, when was? Because like every time I think I have his history pieced together, I'm like, okay, I know you're in Lanai, I know you're in the Philippines, I know you're in India, and then like in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, he's just like right to like Montana after that. But then he's always like, well, I was in Greece for like a year. And he's like, oh, yeah, I worked in Alaskan fish canneries for like a year. I'm like, what? Like, when did this happen?
Your dad's like the life of Pi.
The man has lived 9 lifetimes.
Yeah. Because just from what I've known, I knew the Philippines. I think I do remember India. I know Hawaii. Yeah, and... Yeah, Hawaii, and he said Montana or Missouri.
Well, I lived in Missouri, so obviously he was with me. But no, like before I was born, like my mom and him lived in Montana. Oh. They lived in Helena.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's awesome. It's amazing.
It also, when I think about that, it makes sense as to why like I have like that Rolling Stone energy in my blood. I'm like, all right, it's just I'm fighting genetics, like.
That's fair, because even you, like, you've lived in a lot of places too.
Yeah. Every now and again, I'll be talking to coworkers and I'll mention something I think I've brought up before, and they're like, "Wait, you were where? You're doing what?" Like, oh yeah, yep. Sorry, did that too.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's cool because, like I said, like I've traveled to a good amount of places, but I haven't like lived anywhere else outside of Texas. Like I lived in different parts of Texas.
Yeah,
and then like the Pacific Northwest, I guess now. But
Yeah.
I've never, and I visited a lot of places, but I've never lived anywhere long term. So that is really, really.
Growing up, it was a bummer because you'd make friends, and then like just when you started to get comfortable, you're like, let's get, and you're like, fuck.
See, the
But
thing
you
is,
know-
like, I did that too. The thing is, I did that too, but like just in the city. Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
going, I think. Oh, let's see. Let me count this real quick. I'm pretty sure.
The math is mathin'. Math. The math is mathin'. Mathin'. Well, you're doing your math.
Yeah, so-
Bad Bunny.
So like, by the time I got to middle school, I went to 6 different schools, and then so
That's rough,
my middle
man.
school was my 7th school, and I spent all middle school to 3 middle school years in the same school, and then I moved to a different high school. So all my friends from middle school went to one, and I went to a different one, and then I spent my high school years in the same space. But yeah, I was always moving around too. So it was like I had a friend for like a year, like a close friend for a year, and then fucking gone. You know?
Yeah. That was always a bummer back then. But in hindsight, I'm glad it happened because it makes you not more resilient, but more curious, I guess. Which
Yeah,
I think that's a good thing. I think that's always a good thing.
Yeah, because I never really had because I had acquaintances and friends, and some years I had like a lot more friends than other friends than this and that. But I always just had like one friend. I always like made one like best friend,
Yeah.
and then I had like acquaintance relationships or whatever.
Yeah.
But I always just had like one best friend, and that's
Yeah.
kind of all I really like cared about, except for 4th grade. I remember 4th grade there was like that's like height of cell game Dragon Ball Z on Toonami thing, right? And so like episode will come out and there'd be like 6 of us just are fucking like hype the fuck up at recess. You know what I mean?
God, what a bonding agent. What a tremendous bonding agent. I think the closest thing I had to that where it was just we all had like a super passionate shared interest was like 4th grade through maybe 8th grade. For whatever reason, my whole friend group really, really liked Smash Brothers.
Hell yeah.
And then we all were into WWF. So like if someone was over like late, and you're like, oh, can so and so stay for dinner, blah blah blah, and then like, oh, can they stay one more hour and watch Raw? And you're like, all right. And so now you're watching wrestling and playing video games and shit. And then the other thing was, I don't know why we all had an obsession with Manhunt, which I don't know if that's like a
It was like tag at night.
tag at night. But
Yeah.
so
Flashlights
the thing
or no
is,
flashlights.
no flashlights. So the way we played was, and also no bases. So you had the one hunter, and then you would section off the yard to make it not ridiculous. But the people hiding were just like, you could not move. So there's no running. And so you were just trying to really like hide. I remember like covering my face in mud and just like lying in bushes. And we would try and get like as close to the start point where the person was counting as possible. And sometimes we would hide so well, and because he had like a stoop thing leading up to his front door, and there's like a line of bushes right by there. And if you like wrapped yourself into the bushes in a certain way and you were wearing dark enough clothes, like you could get right up to it. And you'd just be so excited to find you like somewhere else. You just like beeline, and then you could just hear the frustration. It's always very exciting.
That was funny, yeah, because I remember like, so when I grew up, which was like when I grew up in like the not great area, my aunt lived there forever. So like even though we lived there and then we ended up moving after a few years, we kept going back like almost every other week or so, because like my cousins were there, all our friends were still there, right? So like we would go. And so for us, we had like this giant courtyard thing, so we always play kickball. And then at night, and then we would play we played everything. Fucking Red Rover. Do you remember Red Rover?
I don't know about Red Rover.
What's all right. So Red Rover's great, but you need like fucking like you need a whole squad. You need like 8 to 10 people.
Oh
right?
shit. Okay.
And so there's 2 teams, right? And so like team of five. All of us we're opposite sides of the field, right? We're on opposite sides of the field. And you go and you interlink arms like this, right?
Okay.
And each team forms a chain, right? And the chant is, and we'll say like we're playing on opposite teams. And then I would go Red Rover, send Dice Bear over.
Okay.
And you would fucking run as hard as you can and try to break through the chain. And so you're trying to run and we're holding, and you pick who you think the weak link is, and you're running as hard as you can, and they're trying to hold you. And so like you catch, you try to swing you back, and you're trying to break through them. If you break through them, you get a point, right?
That's
so like
really good.
Yeah, and so you'd go, and then you obviously pick the weaker one of the other team. So say like my team, I had the tiger, right? And so you'd be like Red Rover's and Tiger over, and she'd run through and try to break through, right? And that's how you play. You can play by points, or you can play like any unsuccessful one gets taken out of the link and they get out. Just a couple ways to play it, but we played that. That was one of my favorite games as a kid.
That sounds super fun.
Obviously, Cops and Robbers, and also Cowboys and Indians are the same thing. You're just same things. Kickball was big, and then we played manhunt. We played manhunt with flashlights too.
Oh man, I just thought of with flashlights it was fun because every now and again we would do that, but for the most part we played the way I was mentioning. All right, based on your first beer, did you ever play Redacted? The Redacted.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Redacted. The Redacted was great.
Dude, for me was 5th grade was the best because like all the 5th graders went out together, and so like all of us we just brought a football, and then 2 of the teachers were like football guys when they were younger, and so like
I love that you did really know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Redacted.
And we would. So we would go, and there'd be like fucking like 15 to 20 of us, and we get the ball in the middle, and it'd start off with one of the teachers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, because it would be like when we like, let's go play, and then like we'd be next to one of the girl teachers, and he'd look at us like, you know what I mean? And then as soon as she left, right? So,
Absolutely amazing.
and so we'd go, and he'd stand in the middle of us, and it'd be like fucking 15, 20 of us all like just reading, and he'd just fucking throw it up as high as he can in the air, and he'd step out, and all of us would go and catch it. As soon as we catch it, he'd count to 3. And he'd catch it, and he would bolt off, and the teacher would go 1, 2, 3, and freaking everybody would start chasing, and we'd be going through the blacktop through like all the courtyard everywhere, like
dude,
it was so fucking fun. It was so fun.
Amazing. Oh, dude, before I lose this, we have an elephant in the room to address. We have smoke to clear. And maybe I already did this, but if not, it's worth apologizing twice for if I haven't already done this. Okay. And I think if you do a short for this, it should be the title of it should be Ice Bear's Stunning Admission. So yeah, I said that, and your face doing that should be the still. It was the week we were talking about the Redskins theme song, and I was talking about the hail to the Redskins because the one guy commented, and whatever he said or she said, I'm sure you're right. Like I'm positive 2 beers deep I was misremembering the song because I remember you sent it and I was reading it. I was like, yeah, that sounds more accurate than whatever I said. So good job fact checking us. And I apologize for the misinformation of the hail to the Redskins. Hail victory. I think he said it was something on the warpath and fight for all these. Yeah, something like that. I feel like I've made amends. We tried.
Yeah, see?
Look, we'll admit if we made mistakes.
Look at us.
We'll admit it.
Admitting mistakes.
We're not perfect. But these
pretty
beers are
damn close. No, yeah. But so outside of Redacted, the Redacted.
Fucking Redacted, the Redacted, man. It's a really fun game.
Do people really like? Do you think they know the name? Like, do you think people still know the game?
All right. Here's how we can do it. In my area, it was either smear the redacted or bag the redacted. Both of the redacted parts are rhyming words.
Okay, so I never had bag.
Vaguely offensive.
I never had the bag. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What if? Okay, how about this?
It's 2026 year of our Lord. Don't get canceled.
Who's gonna cancel? We're too small to cancel.
No. We're big. We're 18 in Thailand.
Oh, that's true. How about
we can't lose our Thai audience. They're learning English through us.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do this.
Is there there's got to be an actual name for that game that is not like offensive?
I'm pretty sure that is like that's the name. I know. I remember Googling it or like going to thing where people are asking if there's other names for it. I think somebody just called it Dogpile and was like, "Yeah, that sucks."
I like that we're both aggressively. Kill the carrier. There we go.
I don't know. That's kind of cool.
It's a terrible name, but like I think people can get the concept of the game. So basically, someone in the collection of as many people as you wanted to play could play this game. You needed a football and you needed humans, and so you'd throw the football up. Someone would grab that football, and then everyone else's job was to tackle that kid. And then when that kid got tackled, he would throw it up, rinse and repeat. And it was just an outstanding game.
I don't know, man. I kind of feel like we can just say, because didn't they like take that word back? Isn't it not offensive anymore? Isn't it like the 90s and like maybe 2000s where it was offensive?
Look. We're both big boy high level guys now. We can't risk it. This is going to get reported to the higher ups.
All right. You're gonna say the first half of the word, and I'll say the second half of the word. All right. If the game is smear the.
Hold on. Here's what we'll do. Have you ever seen that show Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
So it's smear the queer eye for the straight guy.
It might have been
for the straight guy.
Oh, hey now, you're getting a little too close to say. Yes,
smear the queer eye for the straight guy.
No, okay. Oh, yeah, thank God you got it there. Oh, that was scary. That was real scary. We're flying real close to the sun.
It's like the South Park episode, the Naggers episode.
Dude, I remember the first time I saw that episode, and they were like doing the Wheel of Fortune bit.
Oh, I was cracking up so fucking hard.
And what was the clue for it? People that annoy you or something?
Yeah. He's like, I don't know what to say, but I don't know what to say it. To be fair, I would have never thought naggers either. I've never heard of it.
It's not a word that really registers in your head as a ute.
And then they brought in fucking Kramer.
Oh my God.
And then he's like, the one word here and one word there are fine. They're normal words. But you put them together and
oh shit, man.
Dude, it's so good. It's so funny. What else? Outside of that Valiant game. Played a lot of football like in 5th grade, and that was great. Red Rover, dodgeball was great. Kickball was amazing. Cowboys, Indians, bank cops and robbers. Hide and seek.
Did you ever play? There's not really a name for it, but did you ever play like anyone with like a 2-story house? You would just try and like launch a football or a baseball over it. Like someone would stand in the front yard, someone would stand in the backyard.
We definitely did that. The apartment complex where we had, so like we used to do that with houses and stuff. But when we were at an apartment complex, they were like duplexes, but where the doors were to go with the entrances, they were like on the 1-story side. There was just a slant roof, right? So it was like a slant roof here over the doors, and then it was like the next story, so it was flat. And we used to piss off our fucking parents and everything because we would just get a ball and launch it up there, and then like it'd bounce off that, and we'd run and try to catch it, right? And obviously when you're inside the house, you hear all the you hear it hitting everything. We used to get in so much trouble all the time, but we just always did it.
Man, the thing that we got in trouble for the most was when we'd hoop, we'd go down to like the full court at the lake, or if we were playing like a half court game, we pretty much always played at my house. So if there's like 6 of us or fewer, we'd play in my front yard. Anything more than that, we'd go down to the lake. But when we played at my yard, like my parents had like just like a standard like split foyer, like that normal. Everyone can picture that house with like a 2-car garage, and the court was directly in front of the garage. So like any errant pass, like smashed the garage, and because it was just like that thin metal, it just like
bang.
Echo. Oh my god, it was so loud, and it was like my mom would always give us like one of them. The second time it hit it, she'd be like, "Go to the lake, get out of here!" Like immediately furious that we're destroying the garage. Because it was, in hindsight, like if it was my house as an adult, I would have been pretty mad at us. Because like some of us like put some heat on those passes. It was zipping in there.
So let's do this. Did you? Because kids are sometimes terrors. Were you a terror in your neighborhood, or like your group of kids, in the sense of like just either mischief or like intentional or unintentional? Because I can say my little friend group in 5th grade, 6th grade stuff, we were fucking little terrors here and there. And I don't think a lot of it, I think there's a good amount of this justified. But when saying stories, I'm like, oh yeah, kind of little shits. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We did a few things that were very chaotic. So I feel
before we get into it, you want to go on to the next one?
Yeah, hold on.
Let me parched.
Let me finish this first one, then yeah, absolutely. Let me get the bare bottom out of here.
That's how you get that bare bottom out. Redacted, regular old IPA. I think as much as I love all of this and everything like that, all I'll say is that in these papers, I see nothing about bears written on islands. That's all I'm saying. But Redacted, you're a really basic beer. You're kind of the IPA. I will give you a C+ because it's a good beer. It's not amazing, but you're just a regular old Redacted IPA.
Forest Runner, a little more enthused I am than old Grizz was about his. I'm gonna go all the way up to a B+. This was a good beer. I would get this again if I saw it. I enjoyed it. It was a nice, a nicer aromatic experience than it was taste, but it also was tasty. So yeah, good time.
Hell yeah!
I got my second one here.
I got mine right here.
All right. Well, do we want to try and get the crack correct this time, or?
Yeah, let's try to crack this correct this time. I think honestly, how we ended up talking about just like old tales of yore and stuff is actually perfect. Because this one right here is a throwback art to 8-bit game that I fucking loved, and granted I loved it a lot because it was one of my dad's favorite arcade games.
What? Oh,
and so like when we played it on a thing, like he when he was finding it randomly in an arcade, he was like stoked about it, and he was stoked about it, and he has a little kid like I wanted to be stoked about it, and so like I would go to try to get better at the game and like the game a lot because my dad liked it, and I went into like, oh, you like this game too? You know what I mean? So part of it started off like that, and then I ended up just really loving the game because I played it so much and it was great.
Nice.
This one right here is a juicy IPA from Matchless Brewery. Matchless, which is Matchless beers become probably my favorite brewery up here in the PNW so far. But this juicy IPA is juiced.
Oh,
and you see these hop scallion lads on top of ostriches. Juiced right here.
I love this.
Which, if the video game is called Joust.
Yes.
And Joust arcade game, side scroll thing where you have to joust off the people, right? Like, and you're on top of ostriches and stuff. Did you ever play that game?
Not only have I not played that game, I've never heard of that game.
Really? It's a fantastic fucking like 80s era game, like on like the old like Namco like arcade packs that you can kind of play and think. Yeah. Joust is one of the big like Joust, Dig Dug. It's like the era of Dig Dug and stuff.
Gotcha.
So that era of games.
Fantastic
fucking game.
In the spirit of relating, jousting is the state sport of Maryland. Shout out jousting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, juicy IPA, hops, Citra, love it. Asuka, which sounds like Asuka, who was like the first waifu, and Aztec, which are like kind of really cool as far as gods go. But also, one thing I just want like the pyramids in Mexico and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I recently learned?
What'd you learn?
They didn't build them.
Explain yourself right now.
The civilizations found them.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm scared and a little turned on right now. Tell me about aliens. You know I love aliens. You know I get riled up by the aliens.
Let's see.
There's nothing that makes me happier than weird outside of earthly explanation things. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not doubting you for a second. I believe you. Like, there's so many of the old structures that are just totally, like, how?
Yeah, so look at the, whatever the fuck, the Teotihuacan, whatever the fuck, pyramids, like the Pyramid of the Sun and the Moon, were built before both the Mayans and Aztecs, but by an unknown earlier civilization, possibly the Toltecs. The Aztecs later named the city and revered it, but did not build the original pyramids.
And where is this? This is Tenochtitlan?
There you go, right there.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the Aztecs, they didn't build those pyramids. They were already there.
What is that? There's you'll probably know right away what I'm talking about. It's like I think it's a fairly common Mexican name, and it looks like, if you're a native English speaker looking at it, it looks like Exiatl or something. And I think it's pronounced like Sochi.
Oh, fucking hold on, yeah. It's the, make sure you're doing it right, because you said, anytime I hear Alotl, I think of fucking
the
Quizzicatle.
Axolotl.
Oh, that, but was it Quizzicatle? Like it's like the chocolate serpent god.
Oh yeah. That thing's cool
what
too.
I was thinking of.
No, it's just like I think you say it's Sochi, or hold on, I'm gonna crowdsource. Baby, what is that Latina name that you think is really cute that starts with an X? Yeah, Sochi.
Sochi, yeah, but it has like it's basically Sochi, which starts with an X and then it's a TL, right?
Yeah,
pretty sure. Yeah.
That's such a cool. I love any name like that where it's just like if someone saw it and read it, they'd be like, "What?" Just breaks the English brain.
Yeah, because I think when I first saw it, I think it was like I learned it as Sochil, but
well, I think maybe like people do say it that way sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those regional things. But it's just a cool name.
Yeah, it is really cool. Like the whole, because like in the Mexican, like the TL names, it's like it reminds me of like the Southeast Asians like NG names, right?
Because isn't that one? I could be way off base on this, so immediately correct me if I'm wrong. That's not like Spanish. That's like whatever the native Mexican thing was, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. That's so cool.
I want to say it's the what region is it from? The region is yeah, it is. It's the same thing. Yeah. So it's Mesoamerican, Aztec. So it is Central Mexico.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my family, like my part of the family that is from Mexico, it's like the. I mean, it's a big region. Guadalajara's a big region, but it's like I guess more north.
Yeah.
Like northeast, I guess. Like but yeah, so that one's like it's not in the region like my family's from, or part of my family is from. But yeah, it's I do remember that name because that was kind of one of the cool things, which is kind of funny because like in like metal or like black metal in general is very like anti-religious, but it usually has a lot of the main bands have a lot of Nordic roots, so it's a lot of like anti-Christian stuff because it's
Yeah.
like, but they like pray to like it's like themed around like anti-Christian God, but like or themed for like praising the like Nordic gods,
Yeah.
right? And so like you have that, but like being in Texas, you're close to Mexico, so you have a lot of the people that are into that style that do the same thing, but with like Mexican gods and like stuff.
That's so cool.
So like it is so it's so it's pretty cool. It wasn't out of the norm to see like an edgy metal girl that would like had whatever edgy thing, but then had like some type of fucking thing from like Mesoamerica, like in it. You know what I mean? So that was pretty cool.
That's very cool. What the? We got way in the weeds here on this.
Man, anyways,
You were
juiced.
yeah, juiced. That's where we were. That's where we were. We're talking about juiced.
Yeah.
So you got juiced over there. What's the percentage on that bad boy?
So this one, I'm hoping it's better because like redacted ABV was redacted, but when I looked it up on Untappd, it was like around 5% or some shit. So
Okay.
that was a weak boy. This one right here, let's see. All right, so Citra has like a Triumph Cashmere. Descriptors: juicy, citrus, ostrich duel? Question mark.
Wait, ostriches are dueling?
Yeah, there's a joust. So the game of joust.
Yes,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, the game of joust. You're riding on ostriches and jousting.
Okay.
This is this is not that strong either. This right here is a small little 6%, which means
hey, it's got stopping power. It's a fine beer.
It's about the ostrich motion in the ocean, and yeah.
So you got that. I had the Forest Runner was a 7.5, and then this one here, also kind of a good segue based on what we've been talking about. Now we didn't play a ton of baseball, but we did every now and again when we just if maybe like you had a certain group of friends and not everyone wanted to play football, or we had a few that just didn't like hoops. And then every now and again, you just wanted to be outside. It was a nice day or whatever, and maybe you'd play some baseball. And so we'd go over to the campgrounds and we'd set up some bases, and we'd start getting out the old lumber. And every now and again, old Ice Bear, yours truly, would hit a dinger. This is a triple IPA, 11%. It's out of here. Ballpark pairings they recommend with this one: hot honey pizza and jalapeno popper dog. So, based on the things they're pairing this with, I have very high hopes. Shall we crack?
Like that.
Did you already crack yours?
I did not.
Okay, I'm gonna wait. We'll do a tandem crack.
Ready?
Since our start point was
one
terrible.
thing: hot honey pizza. Again, the Butcher's Revenge pizza from Greenville Avenue Pizza Company. Fantastic. 3, 2, 1. Grrr.
Oh,
I got hitched. I'm sorry. That's my lord, what the fuck?
Oh no! You got juiced it into oblivion.
I got ousted. I would have lost that jousting match. What's that jousting movie? You have been weighed, you have been measured, you have been quartered, or whatever.
Tale?
Yeah, and you have been found wanting. That's a great fucking. I love that movie.
R.I.P. Heath Ledger. Oh, dude, this smells so pineapple-y. Holy shit!
Oh,
like immensely pineapple-y. I'm excited. Also, I poured this one not like an asshole. So this came out nice the first time.
This smells so fucking good, dude. I'm such a sucker for Citra hops. Like the smell of Citra in the morning just hits so fucking hard.
Hold on, come with me on a thought exercise here. So,
Come water.
So here you are. You're a nice young man or a nice young lady in Thailand. You wake up. Maybe you're going to go commute to work. Maybe you're going to go walk. Maybe you're going to go on a bike ride. And you have all of the music in the world, every podcast in existence. And you think, you know what I want to listen to? I want to listen to fucking middle-aged guys drink beer and talk about random shit. I love that. I love that a whole lot. Brings me immense joy.
You know what? It's that, but it's also like it makes you quirky. You know, it's like, oh, you like listening to it on your way to work. Oh, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't get it. You know?
I hope it's that. Just on whatever public transport there is into Bangkok, and they're like, I listen to Tubi. You wouldn't know what that stands for.
You wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't know anything about Tubi.
I think that's it. We got gaslit to that position. But people like, you wouldn't understand. So people are like, I don't understand. Let me go look what this is.
I can't believe edgelords rose us to prominence in Southeast Asia.
I mean, it all makes sense, to be honest.
That it makes way more sense than people actually being interested in it. I understand absolutely when we get the comments from someone that's like, you know, if you're between like 30 and 45 and you grew up with like similar interests to us, that I get. I understand those guys. But if you're not an American or a Canadian, like I do not understand why any of them are listening to it. It baffles me.
That's very true. It's very true.
But again, I think there's a small chance it's a language learning thing because it would be like a test. Because think about it. As we go on, probably a little more slurring. So
True.
it's kind of like hard mode. The sentence structure gets a little more nonsensical because we're trying to gather our ideas and our thoughts. And it would be a really good language learning tool to listen to just friends shooting the shit about nothing. Because you'd have to really know what's going on to keep up with it.
That's fair. Look at that. Laying the foundations.
They don't call us building block bears for nothing. Old building block Grizz. Old icicle cornerstone. I ran out of architecture. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Fulcrum.
I feel like that's probably an appropriate word, but when you say it, my mind makes it dirty. What is a fulcrum?
Were you thinking full cum?
No, it just like it. I know this isn't correct, but my brain is like associating it with scrotum, which makes no sense. So what is a fulcrum? Please enlighten me. Come on, let's hear it. Gather yourself. Come on, this is professionalism. Professionalism, sir.
No, the fulcrum. I'm pretty sure fulcrum is just like the base of a lever. Like,
that makes much more sense. That makes far more sense.
I'm pretty sure it's like the base of a lever. Some like remedial basic ass shit.
I'm making it like a taint for no reason.
Okay. Another off topic.
We're never on topic, so there's no off topic.
Taint. Is a taint a gooch?
It's the what's the scientific term? Perineum. The spot twixt the end of your scrotes and your asshole.
Yeah, but you've heard of the term gooch?
Yeah, you've said it before.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I've only ever heard of it that, and then like when somebody said taint, I was like, isn't that a gooch?
They hate us because they taint us.
What the fuck is that from?
I don't know.
Isn't
It's
that
James Franco, I think.
Yeah, all right, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Damn. All right, Gooch aside.
Back to business.
Tiger's like. What the fuck? Okay, so
our harshest critic.
Yeah,
Straight to jail. Straight to jail.
So I went to double check the Fulcrum thing, right?
Okay.
On Merriam-Webster, and
Yeah.
apparently they have top lookups, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was about to refresh again.
Yeah.
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 Number 1 is fascism. 2 is man I don't know what the fuck this says. 3 electrocomplex. 4 chi. 5 is vertiginous. 6 is look, and 7 is Oedipus complex.
Wait, what about an Oedipus complex
This
in
is the
relation
top
to Fulcrum?
lookups. Top lookups. Merriam-Webster right now. It refreshes every 30 seconds. Number 1 is fascism. 7 is Oedipus complex. Yeah, so 1 fascism, 2 char, whatever the fuck lake. I don't know what the fuck that is. There's like 40 fucking letters in that name. Electrocomplex, chi, look, trigraph, and Oedipus complex are the top 7. Most random shit ever.
Did they make you read the Odyssey in school?
Yeah, like in middle school or freshman year of high school.
Fucking
Yeah,
Oedipus
my
complex is weird.
I have a song
Very
about
weird.
that. Complex. It's pretty dope. Also, like my username. Wait,
Grizz?
No.
What?
No, like my main, my like personal private username that I use for like everything.
Okay.
Is from the Odyssey.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to. Well, I'll have follow-ups later.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Are you excited for the Nolan version?
I didn't even know there was going to be a Nolan version. Who's going to fucking be?
Dude, this is supposed to be like the biggest movie of 2026. I think the budget was like
Ain't no
$1 billion
fucking
or
way.
something insane. Yeah, hold on.
Who's the lead?
Bear with me. I'm gonna look up the cast because I don't want to get it wrong. All right.
All right. Well, you already got it pulled up. All right.
Yeah, here we go. Odysseus is going to be Matt Damon. Tom
interesting.
Holland. Tom Holland is Telemachus. Anne Hathaway, Penelope. R. Pattinson is Antinous. I don't remember that name. And then the rest of these are not. It doesn't say who they're playing, but you've got Zendaya, Charlize Theron, John Bernthal, John Leguizamo, Will Yun Lee, Mia Goth. This is a good fucking cast. Like,
Dude,
it's probably going to be really good.
Do you seeing like Matt Damon's always good.
Yeah, this comes out in July.
Dude, that's actually fucking awesome. Like Matt Damon's size, but as he's gotten older, has been like great. And then like Anne Hathaway's always good.
No, that's a stacked cast.
Yeah, I don't really care much about the Twink Spider-Man, but like he is good. I give him that.
Leave Tom Holland alone. He's fine. He's
Yeah,
good.
I said he's good, but he is a Twink Spider-Man out of all the Spider-Mans.
So wait, out of all the movie ones, who's your favorite?
I think Tobey Maguire is my favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah,
But they're not my favorite Spider-Man movies.
okay. What's your favorite Spider-Man movies?
The one between fucking
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I think his Spider-Man I liked.
I I really like him. He's of the three actors, he is my favorite. There's something about just like the nostalgia of the first three.
Well, so here's the thing. I put them all as a whole, right? Like the first one with fucking with our boy fucking, he's a little gay. What's that one? The fuck what? Oh my god, I can't. He's blanking on his name. Boondock Saints, fucking Dancing in the Alley.
Willem Dafoe.
They got Willem Dafoe. Goddamn. Like, you don't talk about the fucking meme where he's like, that is like the quintessential actual like perfect Willem Dafoe fucking scene,
dude. For me, when I think Willem Dafoe, and again we're spending this whole episode not getting canceled. In Boondock Saints, everyone that's seen it is going to know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a scene where he is in bed, he receives a call, he just shut up. It's so wildly aggressive, but in the context of that movie, outstanding.
Such a fantastic fucking Willem Dafoe's such a fucking character.
Oh, real quick, sorry. Every time we bring up Boondock Saints, I have to do it. For those that have not seen the sequel to Boondock Saints, All Saints Day, please either watch the movie or look up the soundtrack so that you can hear "Balls Deep in Your Love," the finest song ever in cinema. Balls deep in your love. Yeah.
But yeah, Willem Dafoe, Spider-Man 1, fantastic movie. One of the best superhero movies in my opinion. 2, Spider-Man 2 with fucking Doc Ock. Good.
Yep.
Still a good movie.
Yep.
Not a bad movie. 3, trash.
You didn't like Venom? You didn't like dark emo Spidey dancing? You didn't.
He had, you know what that was terrible. But how Venom had and and then Venom had you know what he had? He had is it Gerard Butler? Not Gerard Butler, not fucking Gerard Way. There you go.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Singer from My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Do you remember his baby teeth in the music videos?
No.
So Gerard Way has baby teeth.
Okay.
And I noticed, so like, to be very perfectly frank, I don't like emo music. But My Chemical Romance is 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. Fantastic album. Everything else don't like. People like Cream Over the Glaze of the Black Parade, and I can't stand it. But 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge is like probably the only emo album I do like. Anyways, where is it at here? I'm going to fast forward because we're not going to.
Well, you're looking whatever you're looking up. Is Fall Out Boy emo?
Okay, perfect. I already got it. So here is, let's do this. This right here is share. We're doing this. Screen. Here we go. Oh, share. All right. I'm just going to turn off the sound because we're not going to need the sound.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, if the sound's not on, I feel like we're fine. I also love that you were so focused on this. You didn't hear my question at all. And
I didn't hear shit.
It was the podcast equivalent of just getting, I was like, yeah. And you were just like, no. I just kept it up. And I was like, come on. Give me a little high five.
What did you say?
I had asked you, is Fall Out Boy considered emo music?
Yes.
Because
actually, in the beginning, yes, but like towards the end, no.
Whatever the dance, we're falling apart.
Sugar, we're going. Yeah, the boy with the fucking antlers.
Does that one count? Is that emo?
That is Emo. That's actually a good song too, though.
I was gonna say because that's like the one I actually did. Honestly,
That's a good
like
song.
I can't even
good.
pretend I
It's
didn't.
catchy. But like it's different than like
Oh damn, his
emo.
teeth are small.
Yeah, so like real quick, put it on for 5 seconds.
Turn it off right now.
So like he got baby teeth, right? And like yeah, so he has little baby teeth, right?
Also, real quick sidebar. This was not intentional, but looking at this guy's outfit right now, this is pretty much exactly what I wore to my high school prom. Just like all black with a red tie.
It's cool. It's a cool look. I think
the theme was Havana Nights.
For old music video thing or like show, because we used to go up in like funeral garb kind of thing. But for one of the times, I wore black shirt, red tie, gray vest, and I thought that shit went hard.
Black shirt, red tie. Yeah, that would. That's a good look. That's a good look for sure.
And then every single edgy boys thing like cream to this girl here. But anyway, so this dude, so that's that, right? So like, Venom's teeth were that guy's teeth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I hated it because he had this one because it was fucking Eric Foreman, and he was like wimpy, scrawny, like fucking. Because I even argue fucking homie, what the fuck's the Venom guy? The guy that talks about the accent all the time. Go meet the boys. Like he's in that biker movie where he's like he has a stupid accent. He's like, what happened to the boys at the bar?
Who are we talking about?
The fucking guy, the actor that always has like really fucking weird accents. He's in the Venom movies. Yeah,
he's in the Venom. Tom Hardy.
Yeah, doesn't he always have fucking weird ass accents? Wasn't he like in that biker movie?
Tom Hardy's Bane.
Yeah, but wasn't he in the biker movie?
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot with the guy that's Elvis.
Yeah, and he's like go talk to the boys in the bar. He's like this weird ass fucking.
You know what? You're not wrong, because now that I think about it, his voice in Peaky Blinders is also pretty insane.
Yeah, like he always has these weird ass fucking voices and accents and shit. And we're like, I mean, it works, but it's really weird, but it kind of works at the same time. So it zaps you, but it kind of like balances out. And like I don't know.
Have you ever seen Taboo?
The show, like the old ass National Geographic show?
No, it's a Tom Hardy show. It's maybe 7 episodes. It is, dude. I actually really like Tom Hardy. Like I like him a great deal. He's Warrior is one of my favorite movies.
Warriors.
Dark Knight Rises was fantastic.
Yeah.
Taboo was a great show. Peaky Blinders was great. I actually like that. That biker movie is not great, but I liked his character in it.
I thought so. I have the unfortunate or fortunate. I never finished it. I watched like the first 3 quarters of the movie, and then like I had to leave. Never finished it. But from what I remember, like I really liked it. But I had never seen all of it. But from like what I remember, like I really did like it.
Okay. I also really like that he's like a legitimate BJJ fighter. Mm-hmm. He's quite good at it. Where is his?
And so my point in bringing up him is because like he's not a small, he's not huge, but he's not a small guy. And I would even argue like because he's a pretty good size, big size guy, and I would even argue that he's probably a little small for fucking Venom.
Right? Agreed.
And the thing is that fucking Topher Grace is way smaller than him.
Yeah.
And so him being the first Venom was like, what the fuck, bro? Because I loved when I loved Venom because he was just a fucking behemoth.
Massive. Yeah.
He was just a fucking behemoth brute with crazy ass fucking fangs and just fucking like he was a fucking tank.
You know who would have been a good Venom? Like Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah. I want that. Yeah.
That's a Venom.
Yeah. He has to be something like that or a lot, right? Because to be fair, like, because like Brock in the animated series was like that. He was basically like a Brock Lesnar, right? Like, and so that was my biggest thing. Like, for me, Venom's tongue and fangs were like and teeth were like the fucking main fucking thing. And then Jim just being a fucking behemoth. So Topher Grace Venom, when they finally popped up, was like, I was like, what the fuck is this? Because he had tiny little Gerard Way teeth, and then he was scrawny, and I was like, what the fuck? So that pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah.
At least when Venom came out, to be fair, I haven't watched like the later the ones after the first one, because it kind of felt like it was going more into a comedy kind of era, and I was like, I don't want to watch this. So I never watched. I don't know how they came out later, but like at least the Venom, about the later, like, you know, he had the actual Venom teeth and stuff, so that was great. And then Tom Hardy then he's at least bigger, so I was like, okay, cool. But I would still argue he's still not big enough for Venom.
Yeah.
So because of that,
that is one of the interesting things that as we got older, and when I say we, I mean like you and me. And like other people like in our friend group that lift, it's I don't know about you, but for me it was very upsetting to look back and realize that a lot of the people that you either idolized growing up or were like, holy shit, that guy's huge, like you look back and you're like, holy fuck, they're not even kind of a gym rat, they're like full on normie. Like,
yeah,
it's wild to look back and see the people like Michael Keaton, Batman. What?
Yeah,
like that's Batman.
Yeah, that's fair. That's really, really fair.
Yeah.
Even my favorite Batman, who's probably, you know, one of the worst Batmans, but like still my favorite Batman.
Adam West.
Nah, I don't. He doesn't count. Movie Batmans. What's the least popular movie Batman?
Oh,
he's
Kilmer?
my favorite. Yeah, I fucking love Val Kilmer. I genuinely love Val Kilmer Batman. I don't give a fuck.
At least Val Kilmer was in shape. Like, he wasn't big, but at least he was in shape.
The thing is, he was just fucking cool, because Val Kilmer just has like this cool like demeanor, and so like very like, to me, like Bruce Wayne, like the nonchalant kind of like cool thing. So like I love him in that. And then come on, bro, fucking Kiss of a Rose. Bro,
yeah,
you can't beat
that's fair.
Val Kilmer Batman with fucking Kiss of a Rose.
That's very fair. Quick aside, because I don't think we've ever brought it up in a single episode, and it needs to be mentioned for our 4 listeners and our 9,000 listeners in Thailand. Absolute Batman is a must read. If I know like comics don't have a lot of follow right now because it's hard to find a comic shop and not everyone wants to invest in the thing, but you can find them through less than legal means that are not particularly hard. Absolute Batman is so fucking good. It is the best like alternate take on the thing that we grew up with I've ever read. It's so good. Do you know anything about it? Have I gone on this rant before?
Yeah, I remember it's one where, because to me, and it's totally not. Did you ever read the? I forgot. It's sisters that wrote it, but it's like the background for Black Widow.
Oh no! It's like
originating for Black Widow, and it's like I forget the writers, but it's two sisters. Like they're like the whatever sisters. Like they're doing like alt comic things now. That's pretty cool. But like they wrote that tale for like the Black Widow thing, and then from what you kind of said, because it's like gritty, but not like edgelord gritty. You know what I mean? Like kind of like it's where like there's
it's balance.
Just it's dark, but like it's not performative in the sense of like trying to be easy. You're not trying to be this thing, right?
That is where it gets weird. You're absolutely right. It's when it becomes performative. That's the balance you have to. Yeah. When
you were talking about it, it reminded me kind of that, and there's because like I forget their thing, but again, it's the people that wrote, girls that wrote it were like they're two sisters, and they wrote it. It was an official release thing, and it's like Black Widow's like origins thing, and it's actually like really fucking good. It kind of like it reminds me of totally off base, but like you remember the anime Kame ga Kill?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of like that, like the origin things of that.
Man, great art. Also great cosplays from that. Some peak cosplays from that show. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, that one's definitely worth the read, in my opinion. And it was just funny. So I was ever like a big Black Widow fan. Like all the offshoots of like the outside of the main like Marvel stuff never like got super deep into.
Mm-hmm.
But that one was actually like, I'm really happy I read.
Mm. Yeah. Bless you.
Well, thank you.
Well, shit, we got way sidetracked.
We really did. All right, so here's the thing. I'm still feeling a little parched. I got 2 weak boys. I'm gonna go grab another to chug while you're finishing off the last of your strong boy.
All right.
And we got to get into, because I'm actually very curious. I really want to hear some Cub lore, and I'm really curious as hearing this how us being menaces in neighborhoods. I didn't forget.
Yes, that's a good wrap up. That's where we're going.
Because I'm actually like very, very curious about
Same.
this.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go grab my.
No segue. You just leave. Let's analyze what's going on behind our beloved Grizz here. For those that are listening as they're driving to work or going on a jaunt, old Grizz behind him has what appears to be a stuffed corgi, maybe a demon bear, a raccoon, and a like weird labubu. Yeah.
This is a Grumpeepee.
A Grumpeepee?
Yeah, a Grumpeepee.
Grumpeepee is great.
So Grumpeepee is way cooler than the Labubus.
It really is.
They all have their like little symbols, and they're all like fucking over it and sleep deprived. I'm pretty sure this one, it's just can't sleep, and they just mindlessly doom scroll TV. Right, Grumpeepee.
This is great. I love Grumpeepee.
The tiger got me one, and it's a purple one. It has a little broken heart symbol on the thing, like a little broken heart Care Bear thing, and it's bro's heartbroken. He can't sleep, and he's just listening to sad music.
God, poor son of a bee.
Yeah, and so like Grumpeepees are dope because they're like wearing little like bear little kigus, and they're just fucking sleep deprived sad fucks in kigus. So they're cool as fuck. The tiger gave me this guy, and then actually the tiger also got me this one. This is my boy right here.
Oh, it's an otter. I thought it was a corgi.
No, it's an otter.
Oh, that's a very good otter.
Which Grizz fact, favorite animal, otter.
All right. So, real quick, because I do want to also get into the Mischief lore. I've talked about Ghost of Yotei a couple times and how much I love this. I've been playing it in my off time lately.
I was gonna say, have you been playing? Because I haven't got it. And again, like Tsushima, I loved.
Dude, it is everything about the original. It's everything about the original, but better. It's my favorite game. I've never enjoyed a game more. But,
really?
So really, like I've thought about it because it's a long game too. Like I today this morning I just finished the main story. I still have a lot more I'm going to go back and like clean up because I want to get the platinum trophy and 100% it and all that shit. But I finished the main story today. There's a couple.
Do you often 100% games that you really like?
No.
Same.
Oh, that I really like. Yes, if I really like the game, I'll do it every time.
What's the last game you 100%?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I rarely ever 100% it, 100% games. Because I have this weird thing, and kind of one of those where like, if I 100% it,
it's over.
It's done. Yeah, and it makes me like not want to do it.
Yep. So that's how I am with. So games I like if we're doing it on our beer scale, like if it's an A game versus an A+ game, I'll let those linger. Because like for me, there's Persona 4 Golden, Persona 5, and Persona 5 Royale. I'm like at the 90% mark because I don't want them to be over. Like I really enjoyed them. I think they're fantastic, but I just don't want them to be over. But there was something about Ghost of Tsushima that I was just like, no, I have to do all of it. And
Yeah.
for sure with this one, I have to do all of it. Like, I have to finish every last aspect because it's so evident to me that the people that made it,
Cared.
it was a passion project.
Yeah.
And there's so much like love and effort that went into it that I'm like, I want to take advantage of all your
You want to
work.
respect it, yeah.
And I want to respect it 100%.
Yeah. For me is so like currently on my off time, and granted it's been like I've been doing this for like about a year because I say like my off
Minimal
time, like,
off time. Yeah.
well, yeah. So like I'll anytime I have extra space or like anytime I'm like on a plane, I'm fucking doing it. Is this game I guess is polarizing, one because like Gooner stuff, but also like people will act like it's the best game ever made, and others are like, oh, it's fucking super overhyped and it's shit. I'm more like on like it's a fucking fantastic game. It's an amazing game, best game ever made. I don't know about that, but like I think it's one of the best. It's one of my favorites. It's fucking like Nier Automata.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely love the game.
Yep.
Fantastic, love the game. I've beat it whatever times before, but like I've never like 100% because there's so much side shit. There's so much. It's so much shit to do in it, kind of thing. And so like right now I'm in the quest of on my off time. Most times when I'm flying on a plane is when I'm playing it. Is I'm trying to 100% that one, and that because that's one that I think it's like anybody that hasn't played it I think should play it. But like I don't know, it runs the issue. You know what it's like? It's like you know like the fucking Ichi anime High School DxD. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's one of those where it's like obviously Ichi and fan servicey and stuff. Like it's not in hentai, but it's like super fan servicey to where it's like it never crosses the lines, but it's always like, all right, bro, you know,
it's teetering on it.
Yeah. And so it's one of those where like all like the ultimate like Gooner waifus came from that, especially for like normies. The story's actually fucking great. Super cool. Basically, Demon King's leaders. It's like chessboard things, and each leader has rooks, knights, bishops, you know, like, and so they basically have all the time there's a king and the queen, whatever stuff, right? So each squadron kind of has a thing, and there's like demon families. So you have like the demon world, you have like Saint Michael, like God, and then you have like the fallen angels and the human world. And like there's like this balancing and there's like a power struggle between all of them. It's actually a really cool story. It's cool. It's dope. But also like it's straight Ichiguner stuff. So when you're like, no, it's actually pretty dope. But then like it's a hard sell and you're like, yeah, bro, just watch it. But like also like anime tits and whatever stuff and clothes being blown off. So it's like it's you know what I mean? It's like a hard sell. Nier is the same way because of 2B. 2B is like ultimate like OF girl cosplay, blindfolded maid that's like thick as fuck that fights with the sword. So like it is a hard sell. And I think it's cheapened by fan service in that sense.
Yeah,
but it's still a dope ass game.
Yeah. Fuck. Why was I bring? Oh. So. One, I'm absolutely going to play this game at some point because this is the second time you've mentioned it to me and it sounds good. I will 100% play it. But the reason I brought up Ghost of Yote, and this will be, I'm not going to explain it in depth, but for you this will be meaningful, and we can talk about it later. So in the game, in Ghost of Tsushima, like you find foxes and shit, right? And they like lead you to cool things and on fun missions. This one, there's still foxes, but there's also wolves. Ooh. And the wolves lead you to people that are like committing atrocities, and they're like, so like here's this group of like soldiers that are doing like heinous shit and also like capturing wolves, and they lead you, and like so over the course of the game you befriend a wolf. The wolf's name in the game is fucking Kiba.
Oh shit.
So like for those that don't know, in the first game Ghost of Tsushima, my horse's name and the horse of many people, 1/3 of the people out there, is Nobu. That's why my horse in real life's name is Nobu. Now, for those that played the game, things happened to Nobu that fucking wrecked me. So the minute I named Kiba, I was like, I am going to fucking kill myself if anything happens to this wolf. So just when I thought that wasn't going to get worse, in the game, minor spoilers, there's a traumatic experience for the main character. In her backstory, this isn't much of a spoiler, so I'll go. Her whole family is murdered in like pretty horrific fashion, right? Her little brother, hours into the game, like probably the quickest you could get to this information is like 25 hours of playtime, I would think. So like well into the game, right? Her little brother actually lived, escaped. Little brother's name is Jubei. And I was like, I am going to lose my mind if either of these things get killed. I was scared, I was furious, and I was like more invested than I had ever been. I was like, I will protect these things. I will turn this game off and never play it again if I think anything is going to happen to either.
Fun fact, old Grizz had a ferret. A big old fat ferret boy named Jubei.
Okay, I didn't know if you wanted them to know it. That's why I bring this up.
It's just fine. Yeah. So, and that boy was like, bro was like, I think he was 11.
A unit.
Yeah, he was a tank.
He was a
bro was like
unit.
as big as my forearm. He was
a
huge.
big boy. I remember the first time you were like,
yeah, and he's giant. He was giant, and he was 11 when he died.
Yeah, that was a good
so
first
he lived a long life. I got him cremated and everything.
Juba was a good boy.
Yeah, he was a damn good boy. So,
but yeah, there's also Jubei in this game. So I was like, man, this is real. This is real in the feels. Damn. Super duper in the feels. But yeah, no, it's
Ghosts is just killer. Nobu, Jubei, and fucking Kiba.
Dude, it's just there's so many things that it does extremely well. There's little attention to detail with art, and I could go on a rant for a long time, but it's just for anyone that is in the mood for something that you can invest. You know, if you play like half an hour a day, like this will take up the rest of your year, because I think you could easily commit 100 hours of playtime to it if you wanted to. Like, and it's so easy because the environments that they built are incredibly pretty. The music is great. The voice acting is phenomenal. The storyline is peak. Like, it's just, I can't say enough good things about it. It's really, really enjoyable.
Yeah, I think everything you say about that is the same thing for Nier. Because honestly, like, I'm telling you, environment's great, all the stuff's awesome. But the fucking
and you played on
too.
Switch?
Yeah, I played on Switch. Well,
is it on anything else?
Or
is it just Nintendo?
When I first played it was PC. When I first ever played it, the deluxe edition came out on like the Switch too. Like, I'm pretty sure it's on everything, but it came out on the Switch. So like now I'm 100%ing it on Switch.
Nier Automata.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm telling you, like,
Switch and PS4. Okay, maybe I'll look for it on Switch.
Yeah, I'm playing it on the Switch. I'm 100%ing it on the Switch right now, and it's everything that you say about this, it's the same. Because again, for me, like, I do like RPG style stuff, but like, you know, like the God of Wars are great. Fucking Tsushima is great. Dark Souls stuff's great. Like, those are my favorite type of games.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that seed got planted with like Ocarina of Time and like stuff as a youth.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, so like open world enough to where like there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
And like obviously character development and things like that, but like where you can do a lot of side shit too, like if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to fucking just grind main story. You can grind other shit.
Yep.
Is like my favorite stuff.
Same.
Yeah, so Nier's very much that. Nier's dope because like it's this, you are in this thing where alien life invaded Earth kind of stuff, and these machines from there like were attacking, killing humans. So humans fled from Earth. So like nature's taking over civilizations again.
Okay.
And so like
Horizon-y.
Yeah, and so you're in this thing, and so like the androids are being sent back from the humans to try to clear out space so the humans can come back to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're an android trying to do that, right?
Oh, cool.
And so like you're in these post-apocalyptic cities that are like overgrown. I guess similar to like Last of Us, how like how like you have like kind of like where nature's taking over cities again.
Mm-hmm.
So you have these things of like where this you're like fallen down ruins of buildings that are being overtaken by nature, and so like animals are living there again and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you still have machines that are there, and like and it's not a spoiler because it's like very early on that you're realizing that like these machines are displaying signs of sentience too. Where like they're like there's families being thing and they're talking about love and shit, and you're like, and so they're like failing to commute like were we the baddies this time? You know what I mean? Like it's so there's this thing of like we're sent here to kill all these things, to exterminate things because these were killing humans and humans these to kill us. But also they're like you think you're so great, you've killed my brothers, you've killed all these things. You know what I mean? Like so like it's all this, it's this whole drama thing of like morality. Like it's so fucking good. It really is so good. And the only thing that sucks about the game though is that when you die, all your powers and shit, like you're dead.
Oh,
right? So you lose a lot of the stuff. But the thing is that you will from your save point you can go back, and if you find your body thing, you can get your fucking you find the old body thing because basically you have a pre-saved Android thing. So when you get plugged into the new one, you can go back.
Oh, that's
and
good.
You can find the body thing and like fucking raid your own corpse basically and get your shit back.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm sold.
It's super good. It really is. And then boss fights are great. Like they're super fun. Kind of like Dark Soulsy, but less grindy.
Dude, Dark Souls is rough. Like those are hard games.
Yeah, I've only played 1 and 2. Never played the last one. Or like there's only 3, right?
Yeah.
Or is there more? Yeah.
Just only 3 I'm aware of.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure because I played 1 and 2. I've beat 1. I've never beat 2. And I've never even played 3.
Okay.
We've gone enough into a tangent.
Yeah, let's get back to Mischief. Mischief
All
Utes. Right. Let's wrap this up with Mischief Utes. So give me your Olympic podium of Mischief as a Ute.
That's hard. That's actually really hard.
Okay.
It depends. So we go into the thing. We go into the thing of as kids play, right? Sometimes parents aren't too happy. As kids play, parents aren't too happy. Or not even parents, adults don't get too happy with like you doing things because sometimes when you mean the best, you kind of cause a little havoc.
Yep, that's true.
I interpret these things as like these crazy ass neighbors during the time I was like, guy's a jerk, lady's a female dog, to say crazy. And then I think back, I'm like, okay, I could see it. I still think a lot of it was justified on our end.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, looking at it on the other side as more of an adult, I'm like, I can see the crash. I can see why you wanted to crash out, but also like, we were still justified as kids, kind of, I kind of teetered between the two. But yeah, it's safe to say that old bear cub rapscallion groups, we did cause our own fair share of mischief.
All right, I'm like jotting down my top 3 so I don't lose them. Okay, yeah, all right, I got it. I got my podium of our hijinks.
I don't know if top 3. You do number 1, and I'm going to say one that matches it because I think I have more.
Okay. So my bronze medal position for hijinks, because it was, again, in hindsight, if I'm looking back on it as an adult now, I see the frustration and I see the alarm, but also at the time, hilarious. We were doing God's work. So we would get off the bus we'd go to my friend's yard. He lived on a main street, like very like a lot of traffic.
Okay, so Main Street, like city Main Street, or Main Street for like a suburb. Okay,
Main Street. So
okay,
like
cool.
like
Gotcha.
a car every 10 seconds, but like to the point where it's rural enough that like if you saw something crazy, you might slow down, which was our goal. Our goal was to see how many people we could get to stop. So what we would do is we would get off the bus, throw our backpacks in my friend's house, and then we would just pretend to like violently kick his ass. Like we were just like throwing like crazy like haymakers, like and he was good selling. Like this was like this is my group of friends. It's like into WWF. So he's like selling. He's like like really like violently like motioning every time we're like fake hitting him, and cars would stop me like, hey, leave him alone. Stop hitting him. And some people would like honk, and it was but that was the goal. We were just trying to get a rise out of people. But yeah, in hindsight, like if you see a little kid getting beat up, or what you assume is getting beat up by other little kids, you're probably gonna react, right? Like I would. I'm like, hey guys, knock it off, leave him alone.
I have one that kind of goes to that, but it's not that. So we had a thing where so I had like two groups of friends in the neighborhood. I had like my friends who were in my grade. They're like the older kids. Because it was me and my brother. Me and my brother are 2 years apart. He's 2 years younger than me. And we had two close friends that were lived 2 houses down from us. Right. And say I was 12, this kid was 11, my brother was 10, and the other brother was 9. Right. So we were like this. So we were like, we would take turns going to each other's houses. Like we'd bring our fucking N64 controllers, right? Like, and we'd fucking play Smash, Mario Party. Like we'd play all the fucking things, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
But so we had us, and then there was like 4 other kids that would kind of come with us. So it was like a group of like 8 of us. It was fucking fun. And then I had like my friends in my grade and up. So there was like 12 of us, and all of us were like, 12, 13 or whatever, right? So the younger group of friends, so it's like from me being the oldest to like 2 years, 3 years being the youngest. There was like 8 of us, but we all lived on the same street. What we would do is we would get like half of us would be on one side of the street, the other half would be the other. And when cars would pass, we'd either act like we'd pull a rope really hard, right? And there was nothing in the street, but we both would act like we were fucking pulling to try to make cars slow down.
Oh, that's so good.
Or as soon as they get close, we start acting like we're throwing rocks or some shit. But we had nothing, right?
Oh, that's really
but we
good.
Would act like it because we try to get them to stop.
That's a really good victimless crime. Like that's very good.
I remember this guy in the truck, and we act like we're throwing rocks, right? And he fucking like gets past like 2 houses past, and he slams on the brakes, and he gets out of the car. And granted, like I'm a fucking, because at this time we're in fucking a suburban neighborhood, and I grew up in the fucking ghetto, like fucking hoodlum. So I didn't give a fuck. And then even at that, like I didn't care at all. And also too, like my dad's not a nice guy, so like, if it escalates and my dad knows, my dad's gonna fucking, cause some havoc. My dad's a criminal. A lot of occasions. So me being fucking 12, I'm like, oh my dad can beat him up.
Yeah.
And so we do the rope thing. He goes and he slams on his brakes. By the time he stops like 2 houses down, he gets out of his truck and he's yelling at us. And we're like, what? We didn't do anything. We're like arguing back with this adult. He's like, oh, I need a fuck. He's like, we don't need to do nothing. Get the fuck. You're not our dad. We're just kidding. It's like this group of like 12-year-olds. It's just like we're calling him stupid for stopping, and like, just egging him on. And you got this grown ass man arguing with fucking preteens and kids. Like we're fucking like little terrors.
Amazing. Oh, that's good.
So that's the equivalent. One, I'll say that's actually kind of bad. This is actually kind of really bad because vandalism's involved.
Oh no. Okay.
Some vandalism I think is actually still justified. There was this one lady that lived across the street from me. She lived across the street and like 4 houses down. This woman would get so because we would fucking just throw football in the street. We're not even in her fucking yard.
Yeah.
But we're in front of her house on the street because we're fucking throwing it down the street and we're fucking, you know what I mean? We're just playing fucking catch. And she's like, she comes out like yelling at us for throwing the football. We're not even in your yard. What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah.
Like, we're not in your yard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're not in your yard. We're not stepping on your shit. We're not fucking with your car. Like we're literally playing football in the fucking street.
Yeah.
You have no say in this domain. You have no authority here.
Yeah.
And she's still like this and that, causing problems and like complaining to our parents and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's like, go fuck herself. Tell her go fuck herself. Yeah. My mom's like, stop causing problems. And then parents' moms are like, stop, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, so it's all this. And I remember one time, like the one time our football went, we fucking didn't catch it. It fucking bounced into her yard. And like, it went and it hit her, like it hit something of hers, like kind of hit close to the line, close to her door. She did, and she came out and took it.
Yeah,
and we're like,
of course she did.
Fucking,
yeah.
So then, like, she took our football, and it was like it was an NFL football. It was like a nice football. Yeah, it was a nice. So like, we were so pissed, right? Yeah. And this is where it gets bad.
All right.
And this is actually really gross. And this is top tier fucking preteen boys.
Oh no.
Well, we started, all of us. There's fucking 6 of us. We were like all like, what the fuck can we do? Because she's not giving this back to us.
Yeah.
And we can't necessarily tell our parents either because they're going to be like, oh, you should, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got big gulp cups and fucking, we poured out milk jugs for like a week. And we started filling them all with pee.
Oh no.
We filled like 4 or 5 milk jugs full of fucking piss.
Oh my god.
And we had to hide them from our parents too, because like obviously like fucking there's a fucking milk jug of piss in here, right?
Where were you hiding it?
In the backyard. So we had our garage, and then there's the backyard entrance, and then there's like a long side to the house, and then like the actual backyard. So like we had the thing where we would put our bikes,
yeah,
and then like some like broken wood stuff there, so we would hide them back there, right, in my house.
Oh, that's so good.
So we filled them with we had the gallon jugs of pee. We had like 6 of them by the end of it. In the middle of the night, we all snuck out, and we all collected all the jugs of pee. And she had all these plants and like fucking small trees in front of her house. And we just fucking poured all the fucking aged urine all over all the stuff. And we didn't kill all of them, but we killed at least half of her plants.
Man, that's... I mean... the adult in me would be furious, but also the adult in me would never yell at little boys for playing football in the street. So, not did she have it coming? No,
she took our football, bro. She took our football.
But was there a better way to handle that on her end that could have prevented the situation? Yes. And so is my mindset is always like, in that situation, who is the onus on? Is it 12-year-olds or is it the adult to be like, hey, like maybe playing in the street's dangerous. Here's a park you can go to. Blah blah blah. Maybe one of you can ask your parents to go to the park. Something like that. Like there's a bunch of different ways you could handle it that doesn't make you hate her. So I kind of support the mischief.
Because even if, granted, it's a long street, even if it was like, if she came out to us and was nice to us and said like, hey, can y'all just play a little further up? Like, I have this and it makes me a little worried. I think a lot of us would be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude, that's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of adults don't realize if you talk to a child in the same way that you talk to a person, like reasonably and like with like a modicum of respect. Like, hey, like I'm just like, I don't know, like I'm tired, like it's kind of noisy. Would you guys mind playing up the street? Like, I think a lot of kids might be like, yeah,
Sure.
we can go up the street, like it's fine.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I understand that, just hey, I gotta, whatever, have to sleep, whatever, like, or anything. Just like, hey, I have this, whatever, makes me a little comfortable. Could you don't mind going up a couple houses?
Yeah.
Dope, for sure.
Yeah.
But just the fact she started yelling at us, or like, she immediately made an enemy.
Yeah. Yeah, because that is the age where you're just like, no authority, unwarranted authority. Oh, fuck you.
Especially if there's fucking 8 of us, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So here's my best equivalent to that. This was my silver medal. We had a similar older lady that would yell at us frequently for being too noisy. And during Christmas time, she had a lot of inflatable like light up thingies.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of our things, like constantly, like the amount of times we did this is unnecessary. We would go to the side of the house, unplug every last one of them, and then run to the front door and ding dong a doorbell ditch it. So it's like nothing was damaged, but like it was objectively annoying. Like it was really like it was mean of us. And then we would just like run just far enough that we were like, all right, from here we have enough of a lead that we can outpace her. But we wanted to see the reaction, so we'd watch, and she'd be like, just furious that the things were deflated, because it was like, we would do the doorbell like right after we unplugged them, so it wasn't like they were fully deflated. They were just kind of like the light was off, and they're like flaccid peed like polar bear and reindeer. So she'd get out and she'd see all these fucking things just like half-assed. Yeah.
That's so funny.
And then our worst one, because this is where it gets like objectively in hindsight, I regret it immensely, and it was dangerous, and we should not have done it. We had a neighborhood, and the road setup was very, because actually in hindsight, it's fun to drive. Like it's a lot of curvy roads. There's like a lot of big hills. Like it's very like you have to be an attentive driver in this neighborhood. So our bus stop was kind of like in the middle of our whole friend group. So all of us had to walk like 2 streets to get to this bus stop. Across the street from this bus stop, there's a campgrounds, and it was like densely wooded. And if you were a member that camped here, you got free firewood. So there's regularly like chopped rounds of wood. This was at the top of a hill. It was like at a blind spot. And we would create a fucking wall of logs that, in hindsight, like could have severely damaged a car, like definitely popped a tire. And we would position it like 20 feet up so that it was like just enough time that people could slam on their brakes to like avoid damaging the car. But like now, looking back, like in modern times, if it would have been terrible, because like people texting, like they would not have had enough time to react.
Yeah,
for sure. But at the time, like cell phones weren't really a thing. And so like people had just enough time to like slam on the brakes. And the minute they slammed on the brakes to avoid this, we called it logging, to avoid these logs, we would just fucking light them up with snowballs, like from all angles, both sides of the, and like we were chucking them. And most of the time, people were just like furious, and they would drive off. But every now and again, someone would get out of their car and chase us, and it was like the most revved up a 6th grade boy could be. Yeah. And you're just like sprinting, and then you'd like dive into the woods and hope an adult isn't going to chase you. And we did this like every time it snowed for like years. And finally, the reason it ended was because some guy like didn't let up. Like and it was like an adult, obviously, like clearly like a more athletic adult, and he fucking caught my friend. He was just like grabbing. He's like, I know there's fucking more of you. I heard him from all. And we're just like, me and my other friends are like in the bushes, like hiding, watching my buddy get like absolutely roasted. And in hindsight, Andrew, you did not rat us out. Thank you, buddy. Because we were just there cackling. We're like scared, like, oh my god. But like, yeah, he took my friend out to the road. Afterwards, he called us all and he's like, yeah, my mom's gonna call your parents. We're in trouble. But dude, yeah, that was the bad one. Like that objective, that was dangerous, and we should not have done it. Kids, don't be stupid. Don't hurt other people. But it was at the time that shit was fun. Goddamn, was that fun?
That sounds
it was exhilarating.
Yeah, because I didn't have much card things. The only one the card things had was the one I already said. But we did do a lot of ding dong ditch. We called it something else though.
It's a good game.
We called it something else that it's way less politically correct than the other game, than the redacted game, and I'll tell you after.
Yeah, please, because I don't know what it would have been.
Yeah, you're gonna hear it and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, amazing. Yeah, it's bad. But yeah, and again, we used to do this in the fucking like Section 8 housing, like this is where we lived. So
dude,
parents, adults aren't fucking quality adults. You know what I mean?
Hold on. We need to do. I don't think we've ever, at any point, I don't think we've ever done a little tiny. You know what? Any listeners that also grew up in Section 8, we're with you. Like, what an experience in hindsight. Oh man, I'm trying to think of like Canada doesn't have an equivalent. Like I'd have a really hard time explaining that to people here. So how do you explain that? So basically, like the government subsidizes housing that's reasonably spacious, but like it tends to create a neighborhood stricken with poverty, and therefore you have a lot of like chronic drug issues and like parents that are either working 2 jobs or like you have a bunch of kids running around that are not really like properly supervised, right?
Yeah. So the issue is that because like all government housing and like it goes back and forth. Again, like people destitute, need things, whatever, fine, whatever. But like also at the same time, it's that like my aunt had this 3-bedroom duplex here, and it cost her like $500-$600 a month. It was fucking nothing, right? The issue with that is that again, a lot of people that aren't necessarily the greatest due to personal reasons or otherwise are all there.
Yeah. So
like we would go there and it's like, yeah, so we'd be, damn, I fucking found it online here. I'm actually gonna see if I can let's see, make this bigger and see if I can cut off the name of them. Actually, yeah, I can. Let's see if this works. Yeah, so like it was one of these things where like
hold on. Do you have enough energy to spitball a topic for like 30 seconds while I go grab a little how do you do for the end of this?
I'm down with that.
All right, give me 30 seconds.
There you go. See if I can cover this. All right. So anyway, going on to try to show what these are. God damn it, this is perfect actually. So going on to do with what these are is like yeah, damn, this is actually perfect. So like,
oh, that's actually really nice.
Damn.
Oh, dude, while you're pulling this up, by the way, dinger. This is, man, for a triple, this is really easy to drink. I enjoyed the hell out of that.
Oh yeah.
I'm going all the way to A for dinger. That was
really,
that was really good. It was nice, and honestly, if I had a hot honey pizza or a jalapeno popper dog with this, bro, it might be teetering on S tier.
Really?
Yeah, I think if you paired that with something spicy, because it was very, very good on its own. But yeah, if you give a little spice or something for contrast, yeah, I think that would be even better.
Interesting. That's actually really awesome. Yeah, I
It's
think
it's funny because we've had so many weeks in a row now where we've had kind of like, for us, lighter ones. Like we've had a bunch of
yeah.
like 5s to 7s, like in that kind of like lower range. That yeah, having a 7, 5, and 11 back to back, plus the pre gaming, I'm like, yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah, that's really good. Actually, here's perfect. So going into this, like I would say Juiced, as much as like I love the I'm giving Juiced I'm giving it a B plus. It's a great beer. I fucking really, really liked it. It's not amazing in this, but it's fucking good. And it is very good.
Mm.
So here is, I'm gonna just share the whole screen. So here, can we or let's do this one. All right, share. All right, we can see, right? All right.
Yes.
So here is, we talk about Section 8 housing. This is my background. So we talk about Section 8 housing. Section 8 housing is government subsidized housing from thing, right? So like you get it significantly cheaper than it is. It is basically another form of like, just government support, like food stamps, things like that, right?
Yeah, it's just welfare. Yeah.
Yeah, Section 8 housing is just welfare housing. So decent amount of things. So here's is the neighbor of old Grizz lore in Section 8 housing when I was a young tyke. So here's where they are here, right?
Yep.
This right here, perfectly right here, this is what I was talking about. We would be throwing the balls up there and people would get fucking so pissed off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But it was perfect for it. It was fucking fun as shit.
Of course. Look at that cutout. Like, what do they expect you to do?
And so here's the backyards of all the things, right? So like each one again, like the back doors for the thing. These clotheslines, we would fucking swing off of these so much all the time. These little tees.
Dude, here's the thing, because this is almost identical to what I was in, but like with like a Texas landscape. And looking back, I don't know if it is like, I'm probably romanticizing a bit, but like it wasn't that bad.
It really, really wasn't. So
like they're clean. Like it's you had some shitty people, but
so clean. It was very shitty. There was a lot of like drug shit, had a lot of drug shit, a lot of gang shit. It was not good at all.
Same,
but it was fucking fun.
Like the actual homes though. Like these are well built things. Like they're not bad.
Oh yeah, 1000%. Like these are it was actually really, really fun. So like
I wonder
this, if I can, not this middle one, this one. Can you see where my mouse is on here?
Yeah.
Right here? Yeah. So this right here is the parking lot we were in this one right here. Right?
Oh shit.
So you can't see it in this one where these trees are. In there's a giant ass city ditch that we would run through.
That's pretty
when
great.
We were running away from people. But again, like here, there was so much shit. Like it was so much good stuff. So much fun stuff. So and then we would ding dong ditch. And granted, so you had like, I'll say to be very nice, hoodlum adjacent people that would view it as a personal attack to have kids fucking make them look like fools for answering the doors when we run away. So we had grown ass adults chasing us that are like, we're in no uncertain terms gonna beat our ass for doing it.
Yeah.
So we would run through ditches and fucking all the stuff like crazy.
Absolutely amazing. Oh man, I'm trying to I'm trying to find a little thing for the people. For the peeps.
Yeah, and so like we would do that, and I remember like so many times of like we. And here's the thing, because we were fucking retard. We were.
You were.
It's gonna get canceled again. Like, we were.
You're trying so hard to get.
I feel like we're taking it back. I feel like it's back enough.
No, it's not.
To where, like,
stop it. Stop.
Maybe
it.
over there,
Stop
over
it.
here, even over here in the PN Dubs. Like I'm hearing it so often. I'm like, bro, we're back. We're so back. We are back.
Fucking maniac.
So, all right, I'll say like we were restarted enough to where we would to think.
Amazing.
What we would do is we would ding dong to somebody, and then we'd run away, and then we'd ding dong to somebody else, and then we'd go back to the one we just did like 30 minutes later, and then do it again. And I remember one time, the most feared time is that because this guy was fucking like, dude was a fucking straight up fucking G. He was a gangster. He was a fucking not a good guy. All right, definitely prison time kind of stuff. We ding dong ditched him and the family thing and the next thing, and then we went back and did it again. And I remember we were hiding behind the tree, and one of our friends went up to go do it. And the way, like, we would just knock hard and then run. But when we were like, really, what we would do, and this is like, again, when I have like the super not PC, worse than the redacted term, what it would be is you would go and you'd put your back to the door, right? You could put your back to the stain, put your back to the door, and you would get one leg and you would freaking sling it back and you would kick it backwards hard as hell and then run.
Oh my God. Donkey kick the door?
Yeah, basically. And then we'd run. So we were doing that.
That's wild work, sir.
And so we would do that. And I a friend, he did that, so he goes to go like bang, 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 and as soon as each door had a glass like whatever door, and then the actual door. So we opened the glass door and we fucking banged on it, kicked the thing right, and as soon as he hit it the freaking third time, the door flung open, and it was that guy who was obviously a prison time guy. And like all of us were like in shock, and he looked back and screamed because like I was right there, and we all took off running, and my friend took off running, and he caught my friend obviously. He's right next to him. He got like halfway down the house, and then like pulled him. He slapped him around a bit, and then got to our parents or whatever, and it was like. It was this whole freaking thing. And it was like, after that, we had stopped because, like, bro, we just took a casualty, But it was, it was bad.
Oh, man. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna, let's see. Can I share this?
That was a bad one. Yeah, you should be able to, I imagine. Yeah, that was one of the worst and scariest things for us.
Can you see this? Can you see this?
Oh, yeah.
Can you see this here? Lake Court. Look at that majestic. That's where we were. That's where these kids would come down and hoop. We'd hop off the bus. We'd come here. We'd hoop at that lake. So we called it the lake because you go down from the court and you can then immediately jaunt into that thing. So that was life, man, for years. We'd hoop there, and then we'd yeet down those steps. Maybe you'd go off that dock and you just launch into that thing. That was fucking life, man.
That's awesome. That's
the longest time.
Amazing.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Damn, that's amazing. Yeah, we would.
So what have we learned here? We were both bad kids. I think that's what we've learned.
We're both hoodlums.
That's the moral
one of the
story.
funniest. And I'll give this as my bronze story. It wasn't even bad. I think we were completely justified here, but it was very, 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 very funny. It was very funny. So I used to live down the street from a big giant ditch, right? And it was me and this friend, and it was the younger friend group that I was talking about. There was a little new kid, and he was, if the youngest group and the youngest kid in our group was 9, this kid was like 7 or 8. But here's the thing.
Worst.
He had just moved in. He had just moved in here. We're all playing in the ditch and like digging for scorpions and, you know, like shooting the shit and roughhousing and stuff. This little kid comes on his bike. And then we're like, he's like, wants to play. And we're like, bro, we don't know you. Like, you gotta freaking, you know what I mean? You can't just come in here and just expect to roughhouse and like, we don't know who you are.
Yeah, you gotta earn your place.
Yeah. So this kid starts going there, and then he goes and throws a fucking dirt clod at us. And so one throws a dirt clod back. And then he throws it back. And then he throws one back. And then he throws a rock. And so once he throws a rock, we're like,
oh yeah.
Shit. And all of us, I'm talking about all of us, start fucking pelting his ass with fucking dirt clods.
Yeah,
he fucking antagonized, he asked us for it, right?
Yeah.
And we started pelting this fucking kid. And to be fair, this fucking kid didn't fucking let out. He's just going back. So, like, we were definitely going to be friends after this. But
yeah,
his dad ruined it.
Oh,
his dad.
No.
And so, granted, it's for street, a ditch, right? Dead end and then ditch, right? And then we're all playing in the ditch, and he's at the dead end throwing shit back. We're all throwing shit back at him. He's getting pelted because it's fucking 1 against 7, 6, 8. You know what I mean? Like, he's getting fucking pelted, but he's not giving up. And so we're like, oh, dang. You know what I mean? Like, it's fun, but it's also, you know, like, yeah. We see this fucking guy, and he's like this middle-aged, scrawny Jamie Kennedy-looking guy. And he's running in sandals, which is also hilarious.
Yeah,
to us as kids.
Not intimidating in sandals.
You have this guy, this scrawny guy in a polo and sandals, fucking, and he's running serious as fuck. Granted, again, your kid's getting pelted. I understand, totally understand. You just moved into this thing, and your kid's getting pelted by like whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm talking about this is how, and we just clown on him after because he's running super serious because obviously serious situation, but he's super serious and he's running like this. Fucking in the polo and sandals, and so we're dying laughing. And he goes, "Hey, you don't fucking do my son this way. What's wrong?" Right? And we're like, "Shut up!" Like, yeah. And so he's jeering at us, so we're jeering back at him. And we're telling him to shut up, right? And we're calling him, you know, we're like calling him, redacted the redacted. And, you know, we're going on this and that. We're calling it like, and so we're going back and forth. Oh, tell your parents, like, shut up. I was like, and it's like, tell my dad, he'll tell you the same thing. Like, you know, we're just arguing back and forth, whatever, right? He's like, where do you live? I'm like, and then we're like, we live over, like, we're just like lying and yelling back. We're arguing this full grown ass adult.
Oh my God.
But I can guarantee that little boy would have been in our group very quickly after the fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the dad just kind of ruined it or like saved us. I don't really know because we're all kind of, you know, yeah, however you see it. But he was most definitely going to be accepted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember the dad running like 6 houses down, just fucking determined to save his kid.
Eating in sandals. Amazing.
Thinking back, you have like 8 fucking 10, 11, 12-year-olds just fucking like
wild. Absolutely
calling
wild.
him a homosexual and like
absolutely wild. Well, shit, man. You know what the kids say? The kids say we had a hoot and a half today.
I think it was very, very good.
I think this is also the first time we've gone 2 hours in a minute.
It's been it's actually been a long. We started being pretty good, but like, you know what? It's the juice. It's the B+
It was a combination
juiced.
of the juiced, and it was a combination of the fact that last week when we tried to record one, we got 2 minutes in, and just between ailments and internet issues and a variety of things, we just so you know what this is. We'll call this a double. Call this a double episode.
A double. Double trouble.
Double trouble.
The tiger just sent me a thing of about preparing for trouble and making it double. Did you know that both the English voice actors for Team Rocket, Jesse and James, are dead?
What?
Yeah, she just sent me this like really heartfelt. I don't know. Sorry, the artist. I don't know who you are. Thailand, look them up. But like, there's this artist that they did of like Jesse or James and Meowth kind of like walking into like this the ether of like looking for Jesse, and Jesse's like, "What took you so long?" kind of thing, and they all hug and embrace again, right? Well, it turns out that the English voice actress for Jesse died in 2024.
Oh shit!
And then the voice actor for James died in 2025 on her birthday.
That's wild.
Yeah. And so they're all gone, and I'm like, "Fuck, man!" Like, that actually like made me sad because like how big they were like in my childhood. You know what I mean? Like the Team Rocket duo.
So one of the things, it's funny you mention this because one of my good buddies that I've mentioned on this a couple times, Kwame, he sent me a thing of Mark Eaton. For those that aren't hoop heads, he was a player for the Utah Jazz for many years, and he passed recently. And I was like,
really?
Oh, I was like, we're at that age now where like a lot of the people that we started to like come up with, like they're gonna be dead soon. It's a weird like,
yeah,
we're like we're on that cusp of like we're at the end of our youth, we're on the cusp of middle age, but like a lot of the people that were adults and like doing shit that we either idolized or thought was cool or whatever, they're gonna be going out. It's gonna be a weird thing.
That I'm so worried about that because again, like I got one of my few actual jerseys I have is for one of my all-time favorite players, Marion Barber.
Mm-hmm.
And when I found out when he died,
yeah,
the sorrow I felt. I don't know this man. I never met this man in my life, but like idolize isn't even the word. It's just like. I loved this man was like one of the greatest at his craft in my opinion, and like I loved seeing him perform his fucking art. And so like, although I know the idea who the hell he was, was actually kind of wild. One of my aunts, like her friend was like his like cousin or aunt or some shit, and I was like, because when he went to the Bengals or whatever, like he went to the Bengals, right? Yeah, yeah. When he went to the Bengals, like my aunt talked about, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's this and that." Like, oh, it's this whatever his nephew. I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "I had to what?"
Yeah,
this guy was like my fucking favorite player ever for fucking years, and you never thought to tell me. Like, I wore his jersey around you, and you never thought to say anything of it.
Yeah,
and so I found out that was this different story. I was fucking, I felt betrayed, but. Yeah, but when I found out he died, because he died like close, where his apartment was close to where I worked, where he lived, and so it was like, I don't know, because the fact that he died close proximity, and he was young, because he died like a couple years ago. He wasn't old; he was young.
Yeah,
and so like it just shit hit hard, like really, really hard. Even now, like every time I'll see his jersey, like because I have his jersey in my closet, and I'm just like. Like it's crazy to think that he's dead.
Yeah, dude, that's one of the things with like there's certain like pro athletes that you gravitate towards because there's like this won't be for a long time, but like for me it's like PK Subban, who's a hockey player who played for the Habs for many years. He got traded like very surprisingly, like it was a huge thing for like hockey fans to Nashville. And his first game back, like in Montreal, they did like a tribute to him.
Oh wow!
And it was like a nice tribute, and he deserved it because he fucking he would donate massive amounts of money to the Montreal Children's Hospital, and like he gave back to the community. And so they did this tribute, and he was just like, they put his face on the jumbotron, and he was like bawling, and I was like, there's a few that like him, and probably a couple others where I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be rough when they go, but fucking life, man.
Yeah, that's what I can't imagine. Like, I think like when Dirk dies,
oh god, yeah, that's gonna be a bad one too.
I think I'm gonna be fucking like crushed.
Yeah,
absolutely crushed.
Yeah,
because like I was never a huge fan of. I was always more into football than basketball, but like I did like I went to fuck ton of basketball games to the Spurs.
Yeah,
and then it's funny the way I became like a Mavericks fan and the Dirk fan while I was in San Antonio was because of fucking 2K.
Yeah,
right. And I'm picking teams, and Dirk was like the best because he was like Shaq, but with like can't shoot. And so I would always pick Dirk. And finally, I was like, oh, the guy's from Texas. The guy's in Texas too. Like I should like actually watch his games.
Yeah.
And then like I became a fan, and you know what I mean. Like I'm a teenager, become a fan, and then. Yeah. Again, like when I was finally moved to Dallas, I was like, I'm gonna go to fucking Mavericks games and see fucking Dirk. And then like the next year he retires, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? you know? Yeah. And it's like, so I think when he goes, like it's gonna I think him and Kyrie. And Kyrie, like when they go, I'm gonna fucking like.
Yeah, Kai is gonna be a bad one too. Because
I fucking love Kai. I love Kai. I love Dirk.
He seems like a very genuine human.
Yeah.
Like as far as like celebrities and pro athletes go, he seems legit. But all right, hold on. Let me hold on. I think we should send it out with one more little tandem. I think we're both getting yelled at, so let's wrap it up.
All right,
let's wrap
so let's do this. All right, how are we gonna end this? What are we gonna say?
Three, two, skibbity dibbity dee.
Kai, every time you make a good game, the world gets flatter and flatter, and I thank you for that.
Flatter. Hola, me llamo Esper.
You know we've been making Bobbies. All right, if you like this episode and all the mischief, you should like, subscribe, comment on YouTube, and Rumble and all that good stuff. You should follow us on Spotify. Give us reviews. Give us all that stuff. Do all the good things. Feel that Latin flair. And